Hi everyone, welcome to a new unit. This is unit 23, and today we will learn about progressive actions but in the past. Yes, so as you can see now we started talking more about the past because we already talked about the present. Yes, we know present simple, present progressive. In the last unit we worked past simple, and today we learned about the past progressive. Yes, so do you remember anything about the present progressive? Yeah, the present progressive is used to talk about actions that are being doing in the moment. Yes, actions we are doing right now. At this moment we are having a class. Yes, but in the past progressive it's going to be like similar but different. In past progressive I say, for example, yesterday I was reading my book at this time. Yeah, it's about the moment I was having that action, when I was reading my book. I don't talk about the moment I finished the action. No, I talk about the progress of the action. Yeah, it's very different when I say in past I read my book, leí mi libro. It's when the action finished, right? But if I say I was reading my book, it's the progress of the action. Yeah. How can we translate that? It's when I say yo estaba leyendo or yo leía mi libro. You see, in Spanish they are different. Yo estaba leyendo or yo leí. When I say leyendo, this is more progressive. Yes. Let's see some examples here. So as I told you, this is the past progressive. And as I told you, if this is a line, this is the time, this is present, and the past. The past progressive is about the progress of the action. Yeah, this moment. And as the example I told you, I was reading. When the action finished, here, when the action finished, I say, I read my book. This is past, okay? I read my book. You see the difference? Now, if we want to check the part of grammar, as in present, I used to have my verb to be and the verb using ing. Let's make some examples comparing present and past. In present, I said, I am watching TV. Estoy viendo televisión. Yes, progressive. But in past, I say, I was watching TV. Can you see the difference? In present, I use verb to be in present, but in past, verb to be is in past. Ing continues just the same. Yo estoy viendo, yo estaba viendo. Okay, this is about the grammar. And as you remember, we work verb to be in past. Am, is, and are. This is present. And in past, I said was, and the past for are, remember? Yeah, were. What about the negative form? The negative form for was, wasn't. And the negative form for were is, very good, weren't. So as you can see, grammar instructions, for this case it's very easy and it's very similar to present progressive. If I said they are watching a movie, in past I say, yeah, they were watching a movie, okay? Are is switch and I write were, the past of the verb to be. Verb to be negative, wasn't and weren't, yeah? Progressive actions about the past. Now, what can you tell me about asking questions? I think you can predict the structure, right? So questions with verb to be goes to the beginning. So if I said they were watching a movie, in the question I say, yeah, were they watching a movie? Let's see some examples here. For example, I say she was working hard. Estaba trabajando fuertemente. She was working hard. Negative. She wasn't. Very good. This is the negative for was. She wasn't working hard. What about the question? You just told me was. Come here and let's go to the front. I say, was she working hard? Was she working hard? This is the structure. Now let's see something else about the past progressive. In the past progressive, we can express two actions that are being done at the same time. Pay attention to this. I'm going to use the word while. While means mientras, yes? Yesterday I was in the house and while my mom was making breakfast, I was making my bed. Dos acciones al mismo tiempo. My mom was making breakfast. I was making my bed. Yeah? Another one. While children were doing their homework, I was working on my project. You see? Two actions at the same time, but in the past. And in this case, I use while. Or I can use past progressive to describe something I saw, describe a landscape, or something I was watching. I went to the park and there were some children playing. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. Everything at the same time. I was describing something, yeah? Let's see some examples here. I was cleaning my room. While, this is mientras, yes. My mom was making coffee. Or as I told you that we can describe a place or something we watched, the birds were singing and the sun was shining, estaba brillando. All of this is progressive, yeah? Shining. Very good. And the last part, if we want to ask questions, so verb to be goes to the front, or if it's a WH question, it goes to the front, yeah? For example, where were you working 2 years ago? Yeah? What were you doing yesterday at this time? ¿Qué estabas haciendo a esta hora? You see? What, where del pasado de are, ¿verdad? No el de dónde. What were you doing? Do, hacer, doing, haciendo. Very good. What were you doing yesterday at this time? Yesterday at this time I was watching a movie. Yeah? Now, I can use past progressive and past simple at the same time to talk about experiences or things that we lived in the past. One example, when I was reading my book, my brother called me. There was like an interruption, yes? Progressive, I was reading. Yo estaba leyendo, I was reading. Interruption, my brother called me. Past simple, yeah? Let's check some examples here. Number 1, we were playing in the garden. This is progressive, right? Why? Because I have to be in past ing. We were playing in the garden when, cuando, an interruption, yeah? When it started to rain. Empezó a llover. This is past. Start is a regular verb. Another example. She was waiting for the bus. ¿Qué estaba haciendo ella? Esperando el bus. She was waiting for the bus. Progressive, right? Look, was, ing. And I say, when, cuando. ¿Qué sucedió en ese momento entonces? When I saw her this morning. Cuando yo la vi. When I saw her this morning. And I use saw, that is the past of the verb see, ver in the past. So I saw her this morning. That's it. So that's it about the past. We have past progressive, past simple, and I invite you to talk about your experiences using the past. And it's very easy. Which was the progressive action and the interruption? So you usually want to say something about the past. Yesterday I was walking around the park when I saw you. Yeah, this is very common. So create your experiences, check verbs in past, and check the grammar of the past compared to the present. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. See you next class. Goodbye. Thank you.